Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. Now we're in the festive season and it's an expensive time of year. We're spending money on gifts and also on food, and so today I'm going to talk you through some of my top tips for saving money over the Christmas period. So my first tip is to earn some extra cash by selling items that you no longer want or need. So we've all heard the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure, and it is so true. So popping things on eBay or Vinted and those sort of online sites where people can purchase your items for cash will actually top up your bank balance and help you out at Christmas. So if you are struggling to buy gifts for everyone in your life, don't be afraid to set up a no gift plan. So basically you won't buy for somebody and they don't buy for you in return. Now the good thing about this is the money that you save not buying for that person, you can either put it towards somebody else's gift and perhaps be able to afford something more extravagant, or you can treat yourself. And who knows what you need or like better than yourself. So it works out really, really well. I do this with a lot of my family and friends and we find it really works for us. And you will probably be surprised. If you approach somebody about it, it will probably be really well received. So it's definitely worth giving it a go. So my next tip is to consider a homemade Christmas. And there are so many ideas out there now for gifts and decorations, and you can save an absolute fortune. So I recently made this wreath. You've probably seen it in a previous video. I did this with a white company dupe that I fell in love with, and I made this myself with some eucalyptus that I bought from Dunelm for a couple of pounds. But you could actually get out into the garden and pick up pine cones and foliage from there, make beautiful garlands and wreaths from that, or even decorations for the tree. You could perhaps get the children involved making Christmas cards and have them perhaps put their own handprint on there and that sort of thing that could go out to people. Make the handprint into a turkey or a star or something like that to make it extra Christmassy. Also, if you're handy in the kitchen, you could make jams and chutneys and perhaps some chocolate truffles and send those as gifts to people. So there is really limitless amounts of homemade items that you could gift or decorate your house with, and it will save money. If you are travelling around Christmas time, I would highly suggest you get organised and get your tickets booked as soon as you can. You'll probably find leaving to the last minute that tickets will be restricted, there won't be so much choice, and you'll also find that the prices have hiked right up. So just be aware that planning ahead is key to saving some pennies. If you're buying any items online, I would highly recommend you sign up to a Cashback website. They will give you a percentage of whatever you spend online. So the way it works, you sign up with them, you type in the retailer that you want to go to, and they will send you to that retailer, and whatever you spend online, you get a percentage back. So it ends up in this little pot in your Cashback website account, and once you've accrued so much, it can then be paid into your bank account, or you can get vouchers. So it's a great little earner. It may not hit you in time for Christmas, but in the new year you might get a nice little surprise going into your account. I recently signed up with Top Cashback, and the last deposit I had was about £45, so it really does mount up with each purchase that you make. And if you're going to be buying online anyway, you might as well earn some money from it. My next tip is to shop around. Make sure you're not picking up the first thing you see, because you might not necessarily be getting the best deal. Especially if you're shopping online, it's so easy just to open another window, do a bit of a Google search. With Google, don't actually just check in all. You can actually, if you click on the icon for the shopping, then it will give you a list of items and you can sort it low to high, so you know that whatever is going to be at the top of that list is going to be the best possible deal you can get. If you are buying online, consider the delivery costs. Don't leave it until the next day because you will always be paying a lot more for next day delivery. But some companies will offer a free click and collect option. So you can choose where you want it to be delivered, and it may be somewhere you're passing anyway, and you could go and collect it yourself. Okay, it's not as convenient as having it delivered to your door, but you might be saving quite a few pounds by collecting it yourself. If you have a lot of people descending on you for Christmas dinner, then don't be afraid to ask them to bring something along. So it could be that somebody will bring the wine that goes with the meal, or perhaps the dessert, or even nibbles for a bit later on in the evening. So don't be afraid to ask, because people will be happy to do their bit and it saves you the expense of covering everything. So my last tip is not to worry. Don't spend a fortune, don't spend more than your budget will allow. At the end of the day, I've realised as I've got older that it's not what's under the tree that's important, it's who's around it. And presents will last a few years, but memories that you make with loved ones will last a lifetime, and that's what's really important. So that's it. I hope you've got some ideas on how you can save some money this Christmas. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Just click on the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you will be notified of any new videos I upload. I am hoping that there'll be some more Christmassy ones coming out, so please stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, stay safe and stay well. We've got some crazy variant coming out with this COVID virus now, so please stay safe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, bye!